5 days after Milwaukee residents joined the chorus to denounce the death of George Floyd and others who have died at the hands of police officers, Chief Morales is tasked with this balancing act of monitoring protesters and agitators. I sat down with the chief to discuss candidly what is playing out across our country and right here in Milwaukee. The image of George Floyd taking his last breath underneath the knee of a Minneapolis police officer has shaken our country to outrage and protest.
We don't train that.
Milwaukee Police Chief Alfonso Morales, like the heads of the International Association of Chiefs of Police, quick to denounce the restraining technique.
Whatever was used, tactic, if you want to call it, is not a trained technique.
Morales knows all too well the actions of a few bad officers can tarnish a department and ruin community relations.
Take me out of this uniform, especially on a hot day like today. You're going to see me in my guayabera. You're going to see me with my sandals. You're going to see me with my shorts, smoking a cigar. You wouldn't know I was a cop. But wearing this uniform, now I'm the enemy. That's hard. It's hurtful.
Over the last 2 years, Chief Morales says he has worked to change the culture in the department and be more transparent.
Your department is not squeaky clean either.
Right on. You are exactly right. And that's what we mean, the actions, because we hold ourselves to a higher standard. We hold our people accountable. In 2019, I discharged 53 members from the Milwaukee Police Department.
Recently, suspended MPD officer Michael Mattioli was charged in the death of Joel Acevedo.
I will tell you this, both the incident in Minnesota and the Mattioli case with Acevedo here in Milwaukee are tragic incidents. They set the police, law enforcement, and Milwaukee Police Department back.
Cries for justice in both cases have filled the streets day and night, mostly peaceful.
But I can tell you that once it gets dark, the individuals that are protesting, the individuals that are in these vehicles are very violent. They're looting our neighborhoods, they're driving recklessly, they're ramming vehicles, shots are being fired. We had an officer that was shot on the first day of protesting.
How do we get past this?
We're going to need a leadership to bring us back together. And here's the hurtful piece, is this is a racial divide. This is a black man that was killed in Minnesota. And in law enforcement, we want people of all colors, all races, to join the police department.
And during the second night of curfew in our city, MPD made 105 arrests. Chief Morales tells me a majority of those arrests are Milwaukee residents.